Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be showing you what I got from Zara. This is all new in, so I thought I'd just show you what I got and then see if we're going to be keeping any of these pieces or returning them. So let's get straight into the video. To kickstart things off, I have this beautiful brown, it is actually brown and white polka dot dress. So this is a silk material. I'm not too sure how this is going to fit on me because I am quite dominant in my hip area in terms of like size, so it does stand out quite a bit, and flowy pieces do not always sit right on me, but we're going to test them out anyway and just see how it looks. I like this dress, but I know there are other dresses that I like more. So I like the detailing. I think the back looks lovely. I'll just quickly show you. I like this detailing here. However, I'm not too sure about the polka dots. I just feel like for me personally, they're a bit too tiny. I'm just not fully feeling it. And also I find this detailing here with the seam is just sitting a bit too low for me. I currently have a bit of a stomach at the moment, which I'm trying to work on, just where I'm working full time and my whole life is just sitting downstairs. And I don't know if you can tell, it just seems a bit accentuated. I feel like, let's say, for example, if this was up here and sat higher, it would look a bit better. And also with my hips, it doesn't sit exactly how I'd want it to with a dress like this. So yeah, it's a dress that has potential, and I think on other people it would look lovely, but I think for me, it's just not sitting in the right areas properly that I'd want it to sit. I mean, if you look at it from the back, it looks like a lovely dress. You think, oh, it looks lovely, but then it's just all right. And I think, you know, I'm very intentional with my clothing. I want stuff that I adore and that I fall in love with. So this will be a no from me, but it is still a lovely dress. It's just not lovely. I mean, it's lovely, but just not what I want on me. Overall, I think it's an alright start. I think it's okay. There's details that I personally, for me, would want to be better in terms of like how it sits and fits on me, but that's okay. That's just a personal preference. I then really wanted a pair of shorts as the weather is so hot. So I got some paper bag ones that came with a belt. I really like how this looks. It has a lovely, almost like corduroy denim material, and it's in a lovely cream colour. It comes with a brown belt, and it's a good staple for your wardrobe. So I'm gonna try this on. I got a top to pair with the shorts, and it is this cream one. It's a little bit see-through, so it'll be interesting to see how it looks, but just stepping back as a whole, I think this does look quite lovely. I think it'll be interesting to see how it wears on. It's quite boho. I don't typically go for this kind of style, but I don't know, I just seem to be feeling it this summer, so I'm going to give it a go and see if I do quite like it. I like to challenge myself when it comes to trying on new clothes. I tend to gravitate towards the same things in shops, so I'm wanting to step out my comfort zone, give things a try. If I don't like it, I don't like it, but you never know, I might surprise myself. So firstly, I'm wearing the paper bag shorts. As you can see, this is how it looks. The shirt is sort of hiding the detailing, so let me just quickly spin around so you can see how this would look. I do like how baggy they are at the bottom. As in, I don't feel like, you know, a lot of shorts that I wear sort of cling on a bit too much, and I don't really like that. I like that there is a bit of bagginess to it. It definitely has the oversized feel. I think they are a nice pair of shorts, but again, I'm not loving them. I think it's one of those that I don't have too many pieces in my wardrobe that I could style or that I would really like. But it is nice. It's just, again, I'm not too sure if they are for me. And this top, however, I do really like this. I think this is lovely. It's funny because I'm not too sure if this is something that I typically would gravitate towards, but I just think it looks really nice. Overall, it's just a beautiful piece. It's definitely a top you can dress up and down as well. Like, you could just wear a pair of shorts and trainers and you're good to go. But also you could wear it with a lovely skirt and with some heels, and you have a lovely outfit as well. It makes me think of Mamma Mia actually, with what they wore in Greece. So I do also really like that vibe. I got another top to try with those shorts, and it is this knitted top here. I've seen a lot of people wear these, and I just love how classic it looks, and I don't know, it's a good thing to throw on if it gets a bit cooler, because in the summer in the UK It can get chilly. I mean, at the moment we're in a heat wave, so I definitely would not be wearing this, but maybe during other times when it is cooler, it is something that I possibly may wear. I need to give that a go and just see how it looks. Okay, I tell you what, it is way too hot to wear this today, so I'm gonna make this quite quick so I don't roast and sweat in this. But this top is nice and woolen. It actually feels really comfy wearing it, which I quite like. I do like the detailing, and actually they pair quite nicely with the shorts, and I know it would be quite a versatile piece to wear. So I do appreciate that, and actually this is really nice. It fits lovely as well. I think I'd more wear this with a nice pair of long trousers and make this look a bit more classy, rather as something that's more casual. And again, it's something that I do believe you could dress up and down. Like right now I'm wearing a pair of shorts. I can just wear like some brown sandals or some trainers, and it'll just be good to go out somewhere for the day. Or I can wear it with like a really nice pair of like tailored trousers, like some white ones with a lovely belt, have some high heels and a nice bag, and then I think this could actually work really nicely as a statement piece for an outfit if you want to look a bit more put together. Well, I'll just show you the back as well so you can get an idea of what it looks like. Overall, yeah, beautiful piece. I really like this one. Now back on the topic of coming out of my comfort zone with clothes, I got this dress because I saw it on a model and I thought this looks really interesting, and I think it has the potential to look lovely. Now I'm not too sure, but this is the dress. You can't see it fully. It is a very 1920s silhouette, as in very straight, so I'm not sure how it would look on me, but I wanted to try it out because it is very different, and I do like to try unique pieces, so I'm gonna give this a go. I probably won't like it knowing me, but it doesn't hurt to give it a go, and you know, it's just something that's new in, and I think it will look lovely like on holiday if you're going out somewhere in the evening and just wanting to look a bit nice and done up. Then having a dress like this, which is something that's a bit different, it will be interesting. I think it definitely has a lot of potential. You know what? This dress definitely has potential. Maybe I'm not that potential and can really pull it off how it would look its best, but I think overall it definitely does remind me of the 1920s vibes. Like imagine like some long necklaces and like the headband thing that they wore. I mean, I'm not too knowledge on that, but you can definitely tell there is some influence drawn from that into this dress. I do really like the neckline, and actually how nice would this be as just as the top? I don't know, I think that would look gorgeous, especially with this colour, and I like this silky material as well. So yeah, I'm actually liking this more than I thought I would. When I first saw it out of the box, I was a bit like, oh, I don't know, but actually it's okay. I think the thing I'm not too sure about, again, like it just accentuates my hips a bit weird. I do have a hip dip, so with any dress, it really does accentuate that, so I do try my best to sort of like wear things that maybe would hide that, because personally something I'm a little bit insecure with. I know I shouldn't be, but it's just something we can't help. But overall, yeah, I think this is okay. Not for me, because I think I have the wrong body shape for it. I think this is more so if you have a more straight body shape. But overall, I do think it is quite a lovely piece actually, just not for me. But yeah, this is how it looks on. I'll just do another spin for you so you can get a proper look. There we go. I haven't done up the back because I can't do it. I've got nails and I'm still trying to figure out how to do buttons and everything. It is quite a faff as I'm not used to it, but yeah, that's how it looks. I got another pair of shorts, and these stood out because I really like the detailing. I'll just show it closer. It's like stitched detailing, and it's just your typical classic like pair of shorts. So I thought this would be quite nice to wear as basics because it has the detailing. For example, the top I'm wearing now, it would just elevate the outfit slightly without doing too much. So I just thought this would be a good thing to try out and see if I like it. To style with these shorts, I got this top. It is sort of like a blazer, but the sleeves are chopped off and the bottom is chopped off. So it is a crop top that I just thought it looked quite different. It looks really nice on the model. I'm not too sure how it would suit me just because my hips are massive in comparison to my body. So we'll see. It'll be definitely worth giving it a go. I think this will style really well with a pair of white trousers. So I think I might get changed into some I already own because I didn't get any in this haul. Okay, so I made a bit of an error here because on their own, each individual piece looks quite nice. Together, they don't work. And I think the sizing isn't correct either. So this I just got way too big. I mean, look how much room there is. It should be a bit tighter, honestly. And then these shorts are a bit too small. But it's strange because they're the exact same size as the other shorts. But I find with Zara, their sizing's a bit strange. Like one thing's one size, like a 10 fits one size, but 10 can be smaller as well. It is weird. So you do have to be mindful with that, but that's why you got to try these things on. We're going to talk about each piece individually because this outfit's not it. Okay, so starting off with the shorts, again, I do really like the detail. I think they look really nice. It's very boho, and actually I think this will work really well with the first top that I wore. So yeah, I do think it is cute. I'll just show you the behind. Again, they are a little bit loose here, which is what I like. Quite cute, and I do love the pocket detailing. They're just very different. Will I keep these though? I'm not too sure, because I think they are a bit more of a statement piece that now I'm thinking I don't have too many things in my wardrobe that would pair nicely with this, so I'd end up not wearing them. And because they're a bit tight on me, I probably wouldn't want to wear these. So they're lovely. If you're into more boho vibes for the summer, then this would be something you'd enjoy. Now this top, it is hard because I don't like it right now. I know it's because of the shorts. If you just talk about it on its own, I think it is quite an interesting concept of, like, you know, seeing like almost like a blazer look, but it's ripped off, if that makes sense. I think this does have the potential to look really chic, and what I'm going to do in a minute, I'm going to get a pair of trousers that I think will pair really nicely with this, just to give it the benefit of a doubt. But yeah, overall, I think these pieces are okay, like, but definitely get them separately. I don't know what I was thinking. In my head I thought, oh yeah, it would work, but it did not work. But that's fine, you just kind of have to experiment with fashion. That's just how it is. So I couldn't find my white versions of these trousers, but immediately just wearing a tailored pants trouser, it looks a lot better. It looks a lot more put together and classy. This is definitely the way to style this. It looks really cute. These trousers are from Burberry, by the way. They're quite old, so I don't know if I'll have them. But yeah, this is how it looks with the trousers, if you want to try that. So yeah, or also you could maybe have this with a nice white skirt. I think that would look really good. But yeah, this is how it looks, and I do quite like this actually. Now that I've seen it with these, and knowing that I've got quite a lot of trousers like these, I do think this will look quite nice. I'm just going to film the outro here because it's a lot easier. Overall, I think there are some lovely pieces, but I think for me personally, there's nothing that I'm like, oh my god, yes, I'm in love with this, I really want to keep this. And with my wardrobe, I like to be more intentional with what I wear, and all the pieces I have in there, I individually adore each item. So that's something that's very important to me. But it's funny because the problem with Zara, if you see something, you've got to grab it, because next week it probably won't be in. So in the past, there have been things in Zara where I'm like, oh my gosh, I really like this. I guess not this time. They're okay. Some bits are actually quite nice, but just not like that wow factor. I mean, you may have a completely different opinion, that's okay, and I think that's what's good, that we all have different individual styles. So, you know, what maybe not be for me would definitely be like like the perfect thing for the other person. So, you know, I'm glad I'm able to just showcase what's new in for you, so you can have a little look and maybe get these bits for yourself. So yes, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it and found this useful. I'll see you all very soon for another one. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you very soon. Bye guys.